Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful week. I know that here in Miami, Florida, we've been hit, I guess, through a very big storm. It's been raining very badly every day. So, and we still have a couple more days of rain coming up, and especially this weekend. I've never seen the forecast say that you have 100% chance of rain. So we're just buckling down, and I decided to do this video since I can't go outside and I can't go shopping or I can't do anything like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay indoors and keep safe. So basically, I was tagged by Creative Lauri, and this is an all about me tag. And I absolutely love Creative Lauri. If you guys have not seen her channel, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that link down in the description box below. She's a home stager and she does absolutely beautiful DIYs. She's really into farmhouse style. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, definitely I recommend you to check out her channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this tag. Number one is asking, what is my zodiac sign? So my zodiac sign is Capricorn. Capricorns are known to be very strong personality. We're good workers. We're actually workhorses. And you know, it's a very strong zodiac sign. And all the Capricorns that I know are successful. They're go-getters. They're the type of people who will not take no for an answer. So I'm proud to be a Capricorn, and my son is also a Capricorn. So I can see definitely there is some kind of relation with the zodiac sign. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't really follow it to a T because I study other things and, you know, more like the Bible teachings. And so it's all a personal choice and it's all a personal way of thinking. But I'm not offended by zodiac signs, but at the same time, I don't practice it on my daily living. So that being said, let's go ahead and move on to question number two. So question number two is my favorite color. I definitely like softer colors. My number one color, believe it or not, I don't even know if it's a color or not. It's that shiny silver metallic, you know, very blingy, glam, you know. So I will have to say it's a silver, mercury glass, mirrored, things like that. That definitely catches my eye. Now, if I were to give you a color, my absolute favorite color right now is actually white. I like the clarity, I like the purity, the softness, and I'm so glad that I'm able to reach a point in my life where my kids are pretty grown and I'm able to have white furniture. So I'm really enjoying that, and I've always wanted to do that. So, you know, that would be my favorite color. Question number three. I've always wanted to, anyone who knows me very well knows that I want to travel. I love traveling. My favorite method of travel is by car. I like to go through states. I like to stop when I want to see something. I like to just get the beauty of the actual land. I love it. We've always traveled, as when I was a child, we always traveled by car, and I implemented that with my own family. So, you know, we've seen a lot of the United States. We've seen all the East Coast, and we actually did a nice cross-country trip last summer for my daughter's 15th. She wanted a trip and not a party, so we actually went to California. So mind you, I'm all the way in Miami, Florida, all the way to the tip, and we went all through all the states. It was so beautiful, all the way through California, from Southern California all the way to Northern California, back down through Nevada. We stopped in Las Vegas, and it was just a trip of a lifetime, guys, for real. I'm looking forward to doing that again, and I would like to do that with an RV. We actually did this in an SUV, which was really nice, but you know, every time you have to stop, you have to bring down your stuff. So I think an RV, you get to enjoy just a little bit more. That's what I've always wanted to do, is travel. I would like to travel the world. I've been seeing a couple of YouTubers like North to South. They are my absolute favorite family. I'll go ahead and link their description down below as well. They actually did the whole United States, or pretty much the entire United States, in an RV, and then they went to Europe. I want to do that. I really would like to do that with my family and just see everything, be able to travel the United States, South America, the Caribbean, and then Europe. So that's what I always wanted to do. So number 4 is, if you met me in person, you will probably think that I'm quiet. The reason why is, when I meet someone, I will greet you, I will say hello, but then I kind of stand back and analyze. I'm a very analytical person. So, you know, my husband on the other hand is very outgoing. He'll greet you, he'll hug you. And there's some times where I do meet people that I feel that way. I have an instant connection, so I will be that way. But for the most part, I'm very reserved, and I will analyze who you are. So once you have passed my analyze stage, then you will either get a very friendly me, or you will get someone who is not that friendly. It all depends on how I see you, you know. So also, your own character is a reflection of yourself. So if you come to meet me and you're maybe a grumpy person, I probably will just, you know, stand back a little bit and say, well, you know, what's going on here? If you're very friendly, then I will treat you very friendly. I'm very welcoming. I am very welcoming in my home. When I have people come over, we have a lot of people coming over constantly. I have 3 teenagers, and all 3 teenagers have their own group of friends, and they're always adding more friends. And you know, my house can be filled with 20, you know, random people at any given time. So I do love that. I am welcoming, you know, but everyone knows that I'm welcoming, but I do demand respect. You know, they have to respect my house, and they have to act in a respectful manner, because if not, you will definitely hear me. So I guess a little bit strict, but I try to be welcoming. You know, I try to open my home to everybody, you know. Question number 5, my real age. Well, my real age is 38. And the second part of that question is, but I feel like I'm, and I will say my 30s. I finally feel how I've always felt in my life. When I was younger, my teens and in my young 20s, if you ask my friends back then, you will definitely get an answer of, oh, she's an old soul. So I never really felt like I fit in, because I saw the world in a very different way, in a very mature way. Now in my 30s, I actually feel like who I am, and I'm glad to be in my 30s. You know, there's people who dread getting older. I do not dread that. I do not. I actually thank God for every single day that He gives us that's extra. Number 6, my favorite thing to do is, wow guys, my absolute favorite thing to do would be to decorate. Interior design, decorating, shopping for interior design, home decor. I absolutely have a passion for it. I have a strong real estate background, so I don't want to get too much into that, but I have a very strong real estate background, and I've always enjoyed going and looking at people's decor, giving advice. My number 1 passion is interior design. Absolutely, hands down. I love everything about it. I love the shopping. I love putting things together. I love how things come together. You know, you have your before and after. That is absolutely so satisfying to me. Not only the home decor, but also home renovations. When you get, you know, property that's all old and, you know, just needs to be upgraded, and you actually do the upgrading and you see the before and the after, that is absolutely so satisfying to me. So that is my favorite thing to do, absolutely. Okay, so number 7, when I'm not watching YouTube, I don't watch a lot of TV. I love YouTube. I definitely watch YouTube. I love seeing all the creators and all the ideas that they're putting out there. I love being part of this community, so I support my community, and I definitely like to, you know, watch their videos and give them a like or a comment. So other than that, every once in a while, my youngest daughter would turn me on to one of the shows she's watching, the episode shows. And now, and I'm probably like way behind most of you, or some of you may have seen it. I'm actually seeing Jane the Virgin, the episodes now, so I'm like, I can see it. So Jane the Virgin is so funny. I find it very comical. It is based here in Miami, so that's just an extra bonus. And it's just, you know, the characters are so funny to me, especially Rogelio, the father. He is so dramatic, and we all have very dramatic people in our family, so every time he talks, I just laugh, and laugh. So it makes me laugh. It's a comedy, so I love it. Number 8, my ideal mate has to have, okay, so I think I am very lucky. I'm one of the very lucky few that I've seen throughout my lifetime. I actually married my soulmate. We are going to be together 21 years. Now, May 30th, we'll be celebrating 21 years that we met together. To some, that may feel like a lot, but to me, it actually doesn't feel like anything. It feels like no time has passed at all. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I absolutely love my husband. He is my supporter. He is my backbone. You know, we make a very good team because we are very opposite, so we complement each other. Of course, no marriage is ever perfect, and I'm not claiming that mine is perfect, but I'll tell you this much. Everything we have gone through, and we've been through a lot together, we have always been able to overcome and continue and be best friends. So my ideal mate, which is my husband, will have to have, and he does, is number 1 is faith in God. For me, that is so important, because when you love God and you want to please God and you never want to fall out of grace with God, I think that you act a little bit different, you conduct yourself a little bit different. You know, again, we are not perfect, and we will never be perfect because we are born in sin. But just for the fact that you have that love and God is love, that's super important to me. And that comes to my second thing that, you know, my ideal husband, which is my husband, has to have, is a good heart. You're not perfect. We all are a little spoiled in our own way. You know, we all are a little bit hard-headed in our own way. And that fact that you having a good heart, again, goes back to love. Just being able to love and be able to forgive and be able to cherish each other and just spend that, you know, the time together and work hard and build a life together. Number 9, the easiest way to turn me off would be to, I think, fighting, like shouting, just being nasty, or anything that has to do with being selfish. That will definitely turn me off. I like to blank first thing in the morning. The first thing I like to do in the morning is dedicate my first thought of the day to God. If you're an anxious person, or if you suffer from depression, it's very easy to get caught in a cycle of waking up and just starting to think about problems, or waking up and just thinking about how things are not going your way, or wake up and start with this anxiety. And I have found that dedicating my first thought, if my brain starts to reboot, and I know a lot of women out there can relate to this, because I have spoken with a lot of women and a lot of people tell me the same thing. So I know I'm not in it alone. But when your brain reboots in the morning, At least mine does. It will think about every single scenario and every single problem for the next 20 years. So I have stopped that behavior, and the way I have stopped that behavior is by dedicating my first thought of the day. Before I even open my eyes, my thought goes to God. I don't like to go to sleep with stress. I will dedicate my last thought of the day to God, and my first thought is also to God. So that is what I like to do first thing in the morning. And number 11, if you become rich, the first thing I buy would be, all right guys, this is just gonna be a couple minutes because all right, so if let's say I win a huge Powerball, okay, the absolutely first thing I would do besides thanking God would be I would pay off all of the properties, and I will pay off the house or home that my relatives are in currently. Does that make sense to you? So I'll do that for my brothers and sisters, and I'll do that for my brothers and sister-in-laws, just to make sure that they have a roof over their head that can never be forsaken. That will be the first thing I do. And so the second thing is, like I mentioned before about the traveling, I would definitely buy an RV, beautiful RV, maybe two. And I would definitely set out my venture of love of travel. I would definitely do that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. All right, so number 12, if I could be anyone in this world, it would be, if I can be anyone, I would still be me. I would definitely still be me. I would like, if I can do one day, I would like to be Oprah Winfrey, just to try to gain as much knowledge as I can and see how her life will be in one day. But that's it. I wouldn't want to do that more than one day. So that's it, guys. Those are my 12 questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now I have to tag some YouTuber creators, and I want to go ahead and do that now. My first YouTube creator I want to tag is Sofia. Sofia from My Great Challenge. She was such a sweetheart. When I first started my YouTube channel, and I'm still pretty new at this, guys, she opened the door and she made a collaboration, and I just, I love doing the collaboration with her. She's a sweetheart. She's a hard worker. She's in some type of medical field, but on top of that, and then she works outside of the home. She is also takes care of her home as well, and it's a very beautiful home as well. So I'll go ahead and link all of these channels below so you guys can stop by and check them out as well. I want to also tag Leslie, Joanna. Leslie is so cute. She's a mom of 4. She just had a baby girl, and she has beautiful style. Just because you're a mom or just because you work outside of the home doesn't mean that you can't take care of your home or your home cannot have style. These people are true to my heart because I know how hard it is to work out of the home, and I know what it is to be a housewife. I know both of both worlds, and these people are doing great jobs. I also wanted to tag God's Grace. She is a beautiful person, does a lot of DIYs, and she's a bling girl. She's like me. I love bling. I've tried many styles, and that's definitely my style. So she has beautiful things and beautiful DIYs, so I'm gonna go ahead and tag her with it. And 2 of my besties, they are so supportive. They have supported my channel almost from the beginning. They're very encouraging, and they're always commenting on my channel. Alana Yaw, I hope I'm saying that right, Alana. She does a lot of DIYs and homemaking stuff. This is where my heart draws to. And the last person I want to tag is Manji from Manji Housewife. Again, she does a lot of DIY, she does collaborations, and I met them through collaborations. And you know, these women are so supportive. They've always commented. You know, they're very beautiful people. Can you guys hear that thunder? I'm gonna try to put in a clip so you guys can see how bad. Maybe I'll do it here or here. I don't know. I'll put it somewhere so you guys can see how bad it is, and it's just thundering and thundering. So anyways, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to start doing a lot more videos, guys. I know I have been AWOL. I'm actually using my new lights that my daughter gave me for my Mother's Day gift, and I am so enjoying them. I hope the quality is better. I hope it's not as dark, and you know, we're going to continue to play with this. And I want to thank all of you guys for watching. I want to thank all of the creators who are putting the content out on YouTube. You guys are amazing. It's a lot of work, and you know, just to bring good content to the viewers. So thank you so much, guys, and I love being part of this community. All right, so take care, guys. I love you. Bye.